The first thing that we want to do today to our portfolio is to add our career flyer that we created. My Krusty Krab flyer that I made earlier, I didn't actually save the original file. I only have it as a PDF. So let's pretend that what you see here in front of you is the Krusty Krab flyer that I made for the cashier. The first thing you'll do is, if you created it in Microsoft Word, you're going to open it up and you'll go to File, Save As, Browse, go to where you would like to save the document, and at the Save As type, instead of it being a Word document, you're going to save it as a PDF. When you click Save, it saves that document as a PDF file, and here's my PDF. Now you can insert your career flyer into your portfolio as a PDF or as an image. To do an image, we can open our flyer. Either we can open the PDF version that we just saved, or we can open Virtual Students. We can open it in Docs or Slides, whichever one we used, and make sure we can see the whole screen, and take a screenshot of your entire flyer. And then you'll have that image saved on your drive, and you can insert it onto your portfolio. So when we get to our portfolio, remember that when we did part 2, we created a projects page so that we could add our projects to our site as we do them. So we're going to click on our drop-down menu to manage the pages and go to the projects page. You should find there your video to your digital citizenship children's book. And now we're going to add our career flyer. Now we need to add the text for the career flyer. If you want it to be the same format as the one you did earlier, sometimes I will just click on that text and Control C to copy it, and then Control V to paste it, so that it's the exact same format, size, color. I don't have to change anything. If you wish to put in your own text again, by all means do so by adding text, choosing the heading, clicking over there, typing it. Now our text for this is going to say career flyer. Below that, we are going to add either our PDF or our image. If you did an image, you already know how to add those. You add an image, My Image Uploads. You upload your media from your computer, or actually if you're at home, you'll be uploading from your drive. You're going to go to where you saved the image. It's going to upload the picture. You're going to add it to the page, and then you can place it where you want on the page. Okay. Now, if we wanted to put a PDF of that, it's not going to show up nice and neat like this one. It just shows up as a PDF image. To add a PDF, we go to Add. So if we go to the button category and we can go to Document Buttons, you'll see here some icons for PDF, and you could choose whichever one that you wish and drag it over. Now it's asking you, what file do you want to upload there for your PDF? So you want to upload media from your drive if you're at home. And then we can add it to the page. Now, this PDF icon, you could move it where you wish. You can make it whatever size you want. All right, so if I publish this, you can see on the projects page that we have a career flyer. We see the picture, or we can click and it opens up the PDF. Okay. Now, I actually like the PDF, but I do like it showing on the page too. So if you wanted to do both options, that's totally fine, or you could do either or. The next thing that we need to add to our portfolio is our scratch dance that we created. The way that we're going to add this to our site is we're going to actually have to create an account so that we can share this embedded on our website. So I'm going to load from my computer because I just got rid of that. All right, and up here we want to join Scratch. When you join Scratch, you need to create a username and a password. Please make sure that you remember that because I don't know what you're creating and I can't help you. So, all right, now that we're logged in and have an account, we want to see the projects page. At the top, we want to share. Now, when we click share, below our project, we see a copy link. We can copy link. Now it pops up either a link to the site or embedded code. I want to copy that embedded code, and then I'm going to go back to my Wix editor, and below my career flyer, I'm going to add embedded, and then I'm going to take this HTML iframe and I'm going to drag it over, place it where I want it. I'm going to enter the code, and in this box where it says add your code here, I'm going to paste that embedded code that I just copied from the site. I click apply. When I click apply, I should see my project. I can take the window and make it larger so that you don't actually have to scroll, and it just shows the project. All right, and then I want to copy and paste my title so that this one can have a title. And I'm going to call this Scratch Dance. All right, so far we've got our digital children's book, we have our career flyer, and we have our Scratch Dance. Now, when we publish this and look at this page, to view the dance, all I have to do is click the flag, and it's going to play on my page. So that's pretty cool. The last thing that we need to add right now is a link to our website that we created for Unit 2. So I'm going to copy and paste that title again. This is Unit 2 website project. And then I want to create a link to my page. Notice that under the embedded category, you can embed a website. So if you would like to drag that over, you could actually embed the link to the site that you created. Let me make that larger so it takes up this window. And we would enter website address. Now, for the sake of this, I'm going to gone for good. All right, so let's paste that, apply, and there we have it embedded. Now, I'm going to drag this down so you can at least see the majority of the home page that you'd like to see when you go into it. Now, you don't have to embed yours this way if you had rather put a link to your page, because notice it's not showing the entire thing. So this may not be how you want it to look. you might rather add some text that is a link to your page. So if I add some text over here, and I change my text to say, click here to visit site. And then I can click this chain link. After I select the text, I can click this little chain link icon, and I can go and choose web address. I can paste my link and click done. So I can do that two ways. All right, so if I publish this page, let me show you what it looks like. We've got our book, we have our flyer, we have our dance, and we have our website, which is here within a frame, all right, that actually does work. Or I can click on the link, click here to visit, and it actually opens up in a new browser, and I can look around my website and it works. All right, so we've added our career flyer, our scratch dance, our link to our Unit 2 site. So that's it for Portfolio 3, and stay tuned for what we will add for Portfolio 4.